Okay, so here we are, week 9. Wanted to go over a few additions and a quick update, and we'll be adding a little more to the video as the week goes on. So I picked up a bunch of bumblebee snails. They've been doing a pretty good job on the rock. Still not as heavy coated with the algae on the dry rock. The natural rock just has a little bit on the bottom, but for the top parts, it's been pretty clean. One piece over here, it's got a little bit. So, and I picked up some Ceres and some nerite snails. So I added some fire to the tank. Picked up a firefish. And my testing came back great, other than my calcium. So I had a real issue with the calcium, so I've started slowly doing some dosing, and I'll do a little segment on that as well. I can tell you, with the starting of the dosing, the zoanthids have not liked it whatsoever. But other than that, the Kenya tree is now like turned a tint of blue. It's blown up. It looks like it might be splitting. It's no longer sagging. My mushroom, a little bit. It's mostly because it's been getting a good cleaning from the snails. And so I think today I'm going to go pick up a mushroom I won on a online auction. Probably maybe get a few hermits, and we'll see what happens. So I'm going to do a little additional maintenance video with this. Oh, here we go. So you can see the little watchman down at the bottom, getting a little bit territorial with the firefish. So that's another thing where it comes to this 123 liter is only going to hold so many fish. So I think we're going to go with one more, and we're going to get our Nemo friend a mate, and eventually get to the end of throwing in an anemone and build a coral base. So it's a little short week 9 update. Okay, everyone, there's a little bit more of a week 9 update on the tank. So I got test results back from my local fish store on their device, and my calcium level is about 200, which still after a week of 50 mil dosing, trying to 50 mil dose max. I should say 50 parts per million up in dosing, which is about 10 to, whatever milliliters, 10 to 25 milliliters I can get in per day. So it's been about a week. I went from 60 to about 190, 200. So got to stay on the regimen and test it out next week. All the other parameters came back great. My nitrate level was 10 last week. Now it's 11. So I'm going to hold off on doing any kind of water change. A couple of things I did want to point out is I got some new additions. One was this huge green and blue Rico, Florida Rico, that I won an auction for $12. Now that thing's about the size of a silver dollar compared to my Yuma and even my other Florida Rico, which is still in the process of splitting. And then the only other thing I purchased was I got me a little frag of pulsing zinnias. So I think coming up, let's see, yeah, you can see Watchman. That's a beautiful fish. Yellow with these blue speckles. Love that guy. So I think coming up for week 10, we're gonna get Nemo and anemone. Probably gonna go with a green bubble tip anemone. So as you can kind of tell, diatoms are really cut back a lot. Still got a little bit, and it's okay. It's far better than it was when I first started. So with the addition of a lot more of the cleanup crew, you can kind of tell I'm starting to get the algae slime, but you can see where it's spotty and the snails are doing their job. Now this side, that was the worst. We're gonna have to probably work on that a little bit, maybe give it a little scrub. Other than that, you know, they're getting to the spots. So we're gonna hold off on doing some water maintenance, not so much water change. I think I might wait until my nitrates get up toward the 15 level, and then I'll do a water change. And at that point, we'll go ahead and filter out a lot of the detritus that has built up in the back of the tank in the all-in-one sump on the bottom. But short of that, you know, we're looking good, and we're going to keep going. You know, this is a slow process. Take your time. Some things are going to work great. Some things aren't. It's what works for you. Okay. All right, so wanted to add a little bit. We were talking about calcium this week. So I don't promote anything. I'm not trying to promote this. I don't get paid for nothing. Basically what I'm saying is when I found out that my calcium was real low, this was the recommended product at the time by my local fish shop person, and I trust that person pretty good. They've been pretty honest with me about a lot of this stuff since I started going. So, and they also, you know, provided a little doser. So for every 1 ml of this product, you increase your calcium by 2 ml. So that's what I've been using. Just to let you know.